standing 5 feet off the ground on a horse that weighs well over 1,200 pounds, that has the ability to go 0 to 50 in 2 to 3 strides, as well as take you to the winner's circle or land you in ICU. That's what I remember whenever I'm getting on my horse and going into the alleyway to run barrels. Now, I'd like to tell you about the greatest barrel racer who has probably ever lived. This is Charmaine James. Of course, like any great champion, her story starts off small. It all began in the dusty little town of Clayton, New Mexico, with a dream and 3 barrels. Charmaine was only 12 when she bought Scamper from a feedlot for around $1,100. A feedlot is a place where horses are usually taken to be fattened up before they are sent to slaughter. Now, Jilly's bay boy, which is also known as Scamper, also known as Scamper, was prone to buck whenever he was asked to canter, which is the gait that is happening here, actually a little bit faster. Anyways, barrel racing is a lot harder than just running and turning. It's about training. You have to train to make those turn tights, but leave all 3 barrels standing. Now, just 2 years later, Charmaine and Scamper were headed to their first NFR in 1984. She didn't just qualify for it. In fact, she went on to win the entire thing, as well as the Rookie of the Year award. That's what these saddles are for right here. Now, one of the most memorable runs Charmaine and Scamper ever made was in the 1985 NFR. It was December 13th, and as Scamper and Charmaine ran into the arena, something went very wrong. The bit that Charmaine used to control Scamper broke, and Charmaine lost all control over the powerhouse known as Scamper. Despite the bridle being broken, he continued to finish his run and went on to have the fastest time of the night. This is basically what happened right here. He held onto the bit until the 3rd barrel, and then he just spit it out, and they finished. Now, for the course of her career, she won a lot of awards. I can't list all of them, but I'll go into several. She qualified for the NFR a total of 19 times. That is more than any other person has ever qualified. She won 11 of those times, also more wins than any other person. She won 10 of them in a row, all on Scamper, from the years 1984 to 1993. She also is one of the top career money earners for the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. She has won $1,842,506 barrel racing alone for the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. That's not counting jackpots or other little barrel races. She also has been one of the few women to win all 10 consecutive nights of the NFR in a row. And then she did that in 1986. And then in 1993, after her 10th win, she retired Scamper and decided to start riding another horse. His name was Cruiser. She won the NFR again on Cruiser in 2002 and then retired from competing altogether in 2003. In 2006, Charmaine had Scamper cloned, and the resulting colt was named Clayton. Now the interesting thing about this picture is this is actually a picture. This right here is Cruiser and Scamper at one of the other shows. This is her monument in the Cowgirl Hall of Fame in Texas. As you can see, the horse is also missing the bridle because that's how it actually happened. This is Clayton, which is Scamper's clone. If you will notice, right here, the blaze is not on this horse. Even though they're exact clones, the blaze is still missing. Yeah. Scamper lived happily on Charmaine's farm until 2012, when he died at the ripe old age of 35 years old. Even though he died, his offspring still live on through Clayton, because Clayton was kept as a stud. The world may never see another horse quite like Scamper, but we will all remember him quite well. Anyone in the barrel racing world knows exactly who Charmaine James is. Her name is synonymous with names like Adrian Peterson or Babe Ruth or a number of other athletes because she is the best. She's won more money than any other woman. She also was the first woman to make more money in rodeo than cowboys. Isn't that amazing? Now, just imagine if Charmaine had been a day late or a dollar short. Scamper might have gone on to the slaughterhouse. They never would have known what an amazing horse he was, you know? And then also, right here. Okay. Most horses would have completely lost control when this happened. But through her training and his want to, they continued to win for 10 years straight, which is completely and totally unheard of. Thank you for the chance to talk for you.